Shalom to the Most High's elect of the household of faith. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honor goes out to the elder apostles and the elder bishops and the elders at the Great Millstone GMS who rule well and who teach well, laboring in this word and doctrine. And salutations to the hopeful elect. Abba Ratazah, which means Father willing. So Father willing, this lesson is edifying. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me, and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So, we're making these prophecies very easy to understand, very easy to comprehend. And if you don't get it by now, then you are lost. Okay? If you cannot see that the RFID micro CHIP is the mark of the BEAS to the T, then you're daft and you're blinded. Okay? Reminds me of this scripture here. Sirach chapter 39 and verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Alright? So we get it, man. Alright? The elect will not be deceived. They understand, alright, these prophecies. They understand what the CHIP is, that it's the, charagma, right? But the wicked don't. Alright? You see? 2/3 of our people in Babylon the Great, alright, are going to be put down. Alright? Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision, the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time, but at the end, and we're at the end right now, it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Yeah, it may seem like it's taken a long time, but we're here now. Alright? It just has to be made compulsory all over the world. Alright? So our RFID micro CHIP has to be made mandatory all over the world, man. Okay? We constantly see more articles regarding it. Okay? More people are, taking the charagma. Okay? There's more updates on it. All roads leads down to the MOTB. Alright? Digital ID, digital wallet, central bank digital currencies. Okay? The infrastructure's here pretty much. Alright? Now there's a video I want to show you on YouTube. Alright?
It's not too important.
We're gonna hear some beats.
What I'm about to tell you, it's extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. If you guys can see and don't really know what a Neuralink is, it's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded in your skull. At first it was kind of like a Fitbit, kept track of vital
I believe this was from last year. Alright? But of course it's still relevant.
signs, stuff that was going on in my body. Eventually it's gotten to a point where I can move a mouse
Just keep looking straight ahead.
without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person that has one of these now.
I do.
And now we can communicate. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world. Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not in you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome to the year 2025.
Yeah, it was from last year. Okay. So you see where things are heading, man. Alright? Screenshot that to show you. Alright, yeah. Where is it now? Can't seem to find it. That's it. Elon Musk says the Neuralink will let users download an NBA player's jump shot into muscle memory by 2028. See? So they, download films, TV shows, alright, audio books into your mind. See where they're headed with this? Okay. End time headlines. Experts fear World Cup could be super spreader event as Ebola cases spin out of control and 2,000 infected with no symptoms. Yeah. Alright. You got these bread and circuses. I think is it the 11th is when it's starting, the World Cup. You can check it anyway. Alright. I think it's when it's starting and it's June now. It's June! Ain't no microchip. It's June. Yeah, you're wrong, Nate. Go on, General Johanna. When they mandate this, man, to see him, a lot of people are gonna, yeah, they're gonna fold. Breaking: U.S. Congress advances American JJ military integration plan. The U.S. plans to integrate their military with Israel's. Yep, uproars of the people. Breaking news. BBC News: hundreds arrested and dozens of police injured after Champions League riots in France. A total of 219 people have been injured in clashes. Yeah, gonna be updates on that too. All right. Put that in the description box, a link to that video I just played as well. So let's go to Sirach chapter 39 and verse 1. And it reads, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." Yeah, and we're occupied in prophecies, man. Alright? The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? More and more data centers are being constructed. More people taking the charagma and even boasting about it as well. Okay? And what you saw in that videos, man, these are part of those, false left-hand miracles, false signs and lying wonders. Okay? You really think you'll be getting cured of, a certain disease or ailment or from being paralyzed? Okay? And you'll see, right, later on when Revelation 16 and 2 kicks in, right, grievous sore, cancer, right, come upon those that, that took that mark, all right? You see, prophecy is applicable to the entire planet. It's not limited to your favorite city or area. And all of these prophecies are coming into fruition. Like Jacob's trouble, all right, as well, can't forget about that. There's famines and pestilences, constant earthquakes, yeah. So what you saw in that video was Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. Okay, right there. That guy having that micro C-hip embedded in his head. Okay. And you see, this will be the new method of buying and selling. Just you watch, all right? Let's go to the Old Testament and we'll go to the book of the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 33, and we'll get straight to the point, verse 33. And it reads, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them." You see? Then you will realize that we've been talking about this and for the longest. Then you will realize that we've been telling you the truth all along, from the top apostles of GMS on down. These are the pseudo-Hebrew Israelite groups that teach that the mark in Revelation chapter 13 verse 16 on down is something different than the micro C-hip, beginning with their leaders are false prophets and they're leading their followers astray. Simple as. Any elect among those groups, alright, they'll eventually come out. Alright. Let's get this scripture. Don't intend to make this lesson long. Luke chapter 6 and verse 39, and it reads, "And he, Yahushua, spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall not they both fall into the ditch?" You see? You get Matthew chapter 15 verse 14. "Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch." You see? So those that cannot see it, the Lord doesn't want them to see it. Okay? Remember, the deceived and the deceiver are his. Alright, so, you know, it's all about the elect. That's who the daughter is looking for. Alright? So, there you have it. In closing, I'm going to say, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Recha Kodash, Muwaf Lababal.